G Lane, come in, check.
Whew, yeah,
Are you
yeah.
okay?
I am stiff and not in the good way.
No, okay,
I'm
right.
stiff in the bad way. It's there, but the body is not holding up overly well. I've got some significant bruises suffered in the field.
It's funny you
Like,
say this. Just before we came on to record today's agenda podcast, we were having a look at the live stream from yesterday. First of all, don't watch yourself play cricket back. It's a horrendous
no,
idea. But yeah, the first couple of overs in the field, you did take an absolute hammering there at mid-off.
oh man. So the November opening batsman, handy,
Oh, mate,
quite
to
handy,
say the least.
and they slapped so hard at me at mid off. I was hiding at mid off, just trying to play a captain's role, and I just got peppered. Uh, so I've got one on my hip, which has got the seam marks running down it,
Oh, yeah, they're swollen up,
and
aren't
then
they?
I've got one on the inside calf where I didn't actually get time to get the long barrier down.
Came that
So
quick.
it came that quick. I went to throw down the LB, and it hit me halfway down the LB.
Yeah, so if you
The long barrier it wasn't good. But hey, I don't think we disgraced ourselves, Meshy. You
No, I
did.
think
You obviously
we're not going to do
lost us
that.
the game,
We're
but
not doing this. I didn't lose the game, and we're going to get into this later on. But thank you for doing today's podcast first and foremost, G Lane, because you are coming in live from Wellington. You do sound a bit different. You can hear in my voice that we did end up having a bit of a massive night after the Battle of the Bulls last night. Shout out to Movember and Roundy for putting on a great aftermatch function. To all those that hung around afterwards as well, a couple of agenda listeners that really wanted to put us through our
mm,
paces. For some reason, G Lane, you'll get this a lot. Is for some with our reputation here at the ACC, it's almost like every night out with friends of the show or people that do listen. It's almost like they want to put you through your paces and just make sure that we do check out and our credibility
yeah,
is sound.
yeah.
And I don't know if that's. I don't know if I can keep doing it, G Lane. I got to be honest.
Mate, I only employed you. You are mainly employed in this role, Meshy,
It's a
as
stunt.
a stunt drinker. Okay. Now listen, I'm the one that should be saying I'm getting too long in the tooth for this carry on. Okay. You're a young buck. You're a young thruster in his 20s. Okay.
Yeah.
And you like these people out there. They're working hard. They're doing jobs that they don't want to do.
Yeah.
They're
Well
doing
said.
shift work,
Well
and then
said.
you're sitting on your ass playing at the base and drinking beers, and
Yeah, that's right.
you're looking for a sympathy card.
No, that's fair. That is fair. Serotonin is just at an all-time low right now, and it will be lower even tomorrow. So just listen out for that. Let's get into the show so we can talk about the game itself live from the Export Beer Garden
Yeah.
studio. This is the agenda for Thursday the 2nd. No, it's not. It's about the 8th, isn't it, of April.
The Agenda Podcast, the home of sporting nonsense and claptrap. Brought to you by Export Ultra.
Well, you said it, G Lane.
We are doing it.
Yeah, we
We're
didn't.
doing it.
We didn't disgrace ourselves, did we?
No, no, we
Um,
didn't. You yourself and Jacko Castle there opened the innings up,
yeah,
got us off to an absolute flyer. I must admit, Meshy.
the power play
Really
did
took
some
it.
did some real
Oh,
damage yesterday.
yeah. I think we were 100 for none or something in the power play, like in the first 6 or 7 overs.
And then you came in
Yeah, and then it was like,
and then ground it to a halt.
I've got to really rectify this. So I came out, and myself and the Jav came out, and we just steadied the ship,
Okay,
so to
so
speak.
6 off 13 here for G Lane with the bat. Okay.
Ooh, I didn't hit one off the middle. It was tough, but I got fired in an unusual circumstance. I mean, I'm not going to watch the live stream, but
Don't.
the slower ball, swing and a miss, back pad, ran the single for the leg by,
Mm.
overthrows, went back for the second, and then the umpire put his finger up.
Yeah, he had to have a good look at it. He wasn't sure. And then he realised the way that you kind of danced down the wicket to take the quick single. He said, actually, I've had enough of this shit. And so
Oh yeah,
he
it's
can
true
go.
actually.
It was more of a
Yeah,
kind of
I
get
mean,
off than it was a finger up, wasn't it? I think
yeah,
from the umpire.
yeah.
He'd had enough of seeing you and the Jav go at it.
Yeah, but I
Um,
mean, look, listen, the Jav and I, that was a special moment for me with the Jav actually, batting with him. We've tried to introduce a new, our batsmen touch gloves or these days they tap their bats together.
yeah.
We were both wearing the new cover boxes on the outside of our pants.
Mm,
And the idea is that you grab the shoulder of your batting partner and you just quick
yeah.
cock tap
Yep.
on the box.
Yeah.
That was special. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was good. There's a couple of
also,
videos
a highlight-
of that. Sorry, before you go on, there's a couple of videos of that cock tap with the jab. It came way too natural to you two boys. There was some chemistry there. I don't know if you guys had discussed it, but the video up on our ACC story is fantastic of the jab just coming out knowing exactly what his plan was. Hand on shoulder, cock to cock, tap, away you go.
It was beautiful stuff. And I mean, the jab also got himself in a bit of a predicament because his young son, Flynn, was playing for the Movember team, and he came on to bowl when the jab was in. And we were sitting up in the Ewan Chatfield stand there going, what's the jab going to do here? Because he really needs to teach him a lesson. You can't be having, you can't get out to him. And then if you slap him onto the embankment, you're a bit of a bully. Yeah. So, of course, the jab slapped him onto the embankment in one of the biggest sixes of the day.
It reminded me of that conversation that you've had before in the past where your eldest son sometimes gets a bit too big for his boots, and you just every now and again have to sit him down and go, hey, mate, if you want a shot at the belt, just do sing out, and I'm happy for you to take me on, and we can do this if you want. We can properly do this. And it was one of those moments yesterday, wasn't it? I think it was about the third or fourth ball after trying to noodle his son around. He said, you know what, son? I'm just going to let you know that I've still got it, and I'm the man of the house. There you go, over mid-wicket, go fetch that.
It was a great leveler for the jab as well, because we were in the changing rooms. Obviously, his name, played for Wellington. Obviously, I played for New Zealand as well. There's honours boards everywhere in that changing room, and his name's up there quite a lot.
Yeah.
And his son's like, hey, Dad, how come your names are up there? And he's like, well, son, I used to play a little bit of cricket. And then he's like, yeah. Like,
there was a great moment as I was going out for a vape break. I swung past those boys leaving, the Jav and his son, and the Jav was almost out of desperation just trying to show his son that he did used to play cricket by showing him a framed photo of him with a couple of scores next to it and just trying to explain to him, and his son just couldn't. He was like, what are you doing? Like, what is this, Dad? This isn't a thing. You're not doing this.
Yeah.
But anyway, we got through to 178 anyway, with the bat, and then we had
handy.
And we were quite happy with that. That was about par, I thought.
Could have been more if you'd sent out a proper batsman instead of having to send me out with no fucking idea what I was doing. You're like, get out there. And I was like, what are you talking about? You had other batsmen that could have gone out.
Joe's two-ball innings was one of the great innings.
I need to tell you something, Lane. That first delivery that I swung so hard, I hit myself in the back of the head with the bat. It's so sore this morning. I didn't want to mention that yesterday. But fuck, it hurts. I swung so hard and missed it and just whacked myself in the back of the head.
That could be a world first. Someone cussing themselves with their own bat.
That's why I played a forward defence on the last ball.
Well, listen, it was between you and Paul Ford, because Paul Ford was listed at 11 and failed to tell us that he wasn't going to bat. And so I went to get him, and he was just on commentary saying, no, I'm not batting. Get someone else to bat. And I'm like, well... Meanwhile, wickets are tumbling. Jason Willis has been gone for a two-ball duck. And so we had to roll you out, Joe. So, if you're going to take it up with anyone, take it up with Paul Stewart Ford, New Zealand Premier Sports Journalist.
Wasn't there other people to bat, though? Because we're only 5 down. No,
but you've all got to bat before we bring the retired.
Right, okay, because they've retired. They didn't lose wickets, right?
Yes. So, cut to the chase. 179, they got off to a screamer.
Yeah, that
had to be said. My highlight of our fielding effort was the Jav getting angry at the end there and bowling one at about 120.
Yeah, no, that was the best part of the day without a doubt. He said, boys, give me the ball. I'll take this one. And he just started to wind up. There was a bit of that. Those boys that do, that are proper cricketers, even though the game's, left them 5-6 years ago for the best part, they still have that gear, don't they? That they can just tick into and go, actually, this is my game and I've still got it. Yeah, I don't know who he got out. I think it might have been listener of the show, Nick, that he just said, you know what, fuck you, brother. Here's 120.
Broke for bail.
Yeah, top of off stump. Thanks for coming. And then what else happened in that innings? I can't really remember.
Well, you bowled the over in which they scored the winning runs.
You seem to be jumping to the end there, G Lane.
Yeah, so they needed 4 off the last over. You bowled 2 pies. They got it within 2 balls. So, effectively, you did lose us the game.
Okay, look, I'm happy to cop that this morning. But I thought what we could do is I've assembled the stats from you and I from the day, and we can let the Agendarati decide who had the best game out of the both of us.
Listen, also, remember, I was captain as well, so I had a lot of other responsibilities. While you're vaping your face off and, talking about going to the rippers with Jacko, I was strategizing Did you give a team talk?
Here we go.
Did you?
30 off 24 for Mashy. I mean, it's a Devon Conway-like innings. It wasn't exactly rapid, but it was necessary. We laid a base. 2 caught behinds, and then 4 off 2 balls and then 4 off 2 when it came to bowling. And yes, I'll concede the fact that it was the winning runs.
You just needed to bowl a tight over. I'd set the field for you, and then you just bowled a couple of pies.
Oh, for reference, by the way, I was wicket keeping. So G Lane just had one job as captain to organise the bowling order, and everyone had to bowl one. And
at least one, maximum 3, at least one.
And then I realised by about the 14th over, I was like, hang on, I think I can see what might be happening here. I might have to take the gloves off for the final over and deal with this. And that exact thing happened.
I may have said to the Jav and Hamish Marshall, I was like, we just got to get to 20 and then Mashy's got to bowl the last. So I bowled Hamish Marshall, then the Jav, then me, and then I just basically set a field in order to stitch you up for the 20th, so I could lay blame on someone, because I couldn't lay blame on any other members of the team. I wasn't going to blame Duncan. I wasn't going to blame Leachy.
No, Leachy was good.
I wasn't going to blame Jason Eaton either.
No, he was good. He was solid.
Jacko.
He was fantastic, actually, Jason Eaton, at the after-match function.
Yeah. Willie Marshall, actually, the older Marshall, the long-lost Marshall, wasn't happy with me when I chucked him the new pill. He was quite excited about coming off the back fence and bowling his little away duckers.
Yeah.
But we hit a rule about your first ball, can't get out first ball.
Yeah.
And so if you open the batting, basically it's 2 free hits to 2 opening batsmen, and he got absolutely pumped.
Yeah, I believe I looked up at the scoreboard and we were 37 off the first 2 overs. We'd considered 37 runs off the first 2 overs, and I thought, hang on, maybe 178 isn't enough. But anyway, you decided, Genderati. Would love to hear from you. Was it Mashy's 30 off 24, 2 caught behinds and 4 off 0.2 overs, or G Lane 6 off 13, 16 for none off 2? I might add that your bowling was tight for your standards. I'll give you that.
And listen, I thought my speeches were pretty inspirational as well, especially when we regrouped and all went through our breathing exercises mid-pitch.
Do you mean the moment where you said, okay, everybody, hands in your pants, both hands on both testes, please, and breathe in and breathe out. See, I think that actually calmed me down more than fired me up, G Lane. I got to be honest. It was more of a Zen maneuver from you than a fire up activity. But anyway, what a day it was. And I jest earlier. Yeah. It was a mint day, and the fact that we get to do that, it genuinely was a pleasure. And shout out to Roundy and the guys at Movember for doing that and organising that for a great cause. Of course, we were there to raise awareness for testicular cancer, as it is Testicular Cancer Awareness Month. So, fellas, I know you're mainly fellas that are listening. Check those Bs, for the love of God. Between the age of 15 and 39, you are so susceptible, and if we get onto it quick, we can sort it out. You can fix it, you can get to the docs, and you can sort yourself out, and there'll be no harm done, hopefully.
We're too shaft focused as guys, like we need to work the balls a bit more.
Yeah,
I'm sure if there was cancer of the shaft, we would have detected it.
Oh, we'll be all over that.
I mean, you know it like the back of your hand, don't you? So you've really got to give the bees some attention.
Yeah.
And also, you can actually win a ute, can't you? Is this lump lottery?
Yeah, you certainly can.
So you can go to lumplottery.co.nz.
Yes.
And you can win a ute by just playing with your nuts.
That's right. Yeah, to help convince you fellas to check, there's now a new lump lottery. Find a lump, win a ute. It's that simple. You don't actually have to find a lump to win a ute. That would be fairly harsh and a little bit dark. Just check them out. Again, the ticket is in your pants. A great pickup line if you are out and about. I took it for a spin last night. People were absolutely loving that. Hey, the ticket's in my pants if you want to check it out. Anyway, head to the www.lumplottery.co.nz. Let them know that you've checked your nuts, and then you can win yourself a ute. Shall we take a break? Shall we move on from that or no?
Yeah. I'm going to go work the bees in this break.
Right, okay.
And just give the shaft a rest.
You got about 40 seconds, so
okay.
Go.
Yeah.
Well, G Lane. Davy Dumb Dumb, what has he done?
No, do you know what? This is the kind of behaviour I expected from him.
Yeah.
Why hasn't it happened sooner? But I did like the meme that someone sent through that David Warner was caught drink driving and arrested.
Yep.
Cameron Bancroft will face court on the 7th of June.
Yes. So he's blown over, and I don't know if he's had a look at Tiger Woods and gone, I want in on that action, or if it was just a little bit of a mistake and he was driving home from a couple of afters. I don't really care. The fact that he's actually able to open a beer, that's relief to me. I wasn't sure if he was capable of drinking a beer.
Well, yeah, I mean, he loves that OLED TV so much, doesn't he? The blacks are so black on that OLED.
Deep blacks.
That he probably got distracted by that, to be fair. I mean, going to be a bit damaging for his OLED contract, isn't it? His TV contract, because they're going to like, we don't want to drink driver on our hands.
But maybe they could double down though. Maybe get him a sim or something like that, a simulator. Feed him a couple more extra and see what he's capable of. See if he can flip his car.
But remember, Tiger Woods, he blew zero on the alcohol. I think he was just on the prescription meds. He'd just played a bit of medal roulette.
Yeah, he had pupils bigger than his head.
So it said that Warner was behind the wheel of a stopped van, short of the breath testing site.
Oh.
So he's driven up and gone, fuck! Fuck, hang on, shit, nah, pull over, nah, they didn't see me. It's all good, nah, they didn't see me. And so the cops walked up and said, hey mate, what are you doing? And then they've tested him and he's blown over.
Oh, we've all thought about that. Like every time I approach it, like even if I'm like, haven't been drinking, for some reason I suddenly get paranoid.
Yeah. Try and find a little like off street early that you can turn down and maybe just.
They've always got cops down there though.
They certainly do. Spoken like a man that's run into one in the past, Joe Jerry. But yeah, that's yet to be. That's kind of yet to unfold. I believe he's going to have some kind of tests done or whatever, and we'll see what happens there. But yeah, Davy Dumb Dumb, not his best work. Shall we now move on to a couple of yours, please? Oh, no, actually, we should talk about this. There's been a bit of basketball action for New Zealand. We don't get a lot of basketball action. We certainly don't get a lot of basketball action here in NZ. New Zealand basketball has just had its most extraordinary weekend ever, and it's not even close. Charlize Ledger-Walker, forgive me on the pronunciation there, became the first New Zealand woman to win an NCAA basketball title, scoring 10 points, including 2 3-pointers in UCLA's 79-51 demolition job on South Carolina in the championship game on Sunday. And then barely 24 hours later, 19-year-old Oscar Goodman, great name, Michigan's Wolverines defeated UConn 63 to claim the men's crown. So it's good to know we're good at basketball. I mean, it's a growing sport here. Your kids are deep in basketball, G Lane. I know that.
Oh yeah. Well, they're deep in it. They don't watch it though. That's disappointing. They don't watch it. They love going to a Breakers game or even a Tuatara game, but don't watch it on TV.
No, well, my theory is you only get into it when you start getting stoned, because it's fantastic for uni students, because it kicks off at about 11 a.m. and wraps up at about 4 p.m. So it's a great way to knock off class. I feel like people start watching basketball, when they hit their teens, and later in life they can open up a new tab on their third monitor and watch it that way. But you're right, there's not a lot of kids watching basketball, but that's huge that we did that. Didn't your son take a whole week off sick recently and still wanted to get out there? And son, you can't be doing that, mate.
It was problematic.
Yeah.
A week off school and then wanting to go to basketball Friday night. No, you can't be doing that. The optics aren't great.
It's a little
bit
bit
like taking a Monday off after posting a weekend absolutely on the tear at Fisher or something else, and then on Monday.
It's a little bit like my partner taking a week off last week and then being pepped at a fucking Waiheke winery on Saturday evening.
Yeah, and then contemplating taking a Monday off.
Okay, let's take another break. You can fiddle with your bees a bit more if you want, and we'll see what the Agenda Writer are thinking today on the Yours Please segment of the Agenda podcast.
Yours Please! Brought to you by Export Ultra.
Oh, my favourite, James McConey's least favourite part of the show, where we get to hear from you, the listener, the Agenda Writer. What are you thinking? We've got 9 Yours Please messages to get through today. If you do want to send us one, just click that microphone button on the iHeartradio app. While you're there, save the Agenda podcast as a preset. It's one of our KPIs here personally amongst the three of us at NZME. It would do us some massive favours. The first one of the day, Yours Please.
Oh, g'day lads. It's the third fastest ginger in Hawke's Bay here. Really enjoyed the historical tour of the Waikatois today from G Lane, except the final 10 minutes, which kind of turned into just a live reading of the Google Maps directions from the edge of Hamilton to the outback. Anyway, hooroo, obvious, fuck yes, Hurricanes mana.
Yeah. Hurricanes mana, brother.
Oh, get out of here, Hurricanes mana. I'm actually in Wellington at the moment. I stayed down here after the Basin game. And I'm going to go to a Hurricanes game.
Nice.
There you go.
Nice.
Okay, see what the vibe is.
So,
you'll be the first to go.
I look forward to seeing all 4 or 5 of you down there at the Cake Gin. Hey, good feedback on the first of the great routes of New Zealand, because, we need some feedback. And admittedly, quite accurate. The last 10 minutes was me on Google Maps telling you where to go and how to get to the Outback.
It is tough though, isn't it? We hadn't really thought it. Like we're very much. Let's just jump in and see what happens here at the agenda, and that's what that podcast was. But we hadn't really thought about the fact that navigating through multiple turns and stuff like that is not great listening for those.
No. So I mean, I think it's point to point.
Yeah, we are going to have to stick to highways.
Yes,
byways, overpasses, that type of thing. When it comes to getting stuck into cities and townships, it might not be our best week. But that podcast was good. And if you do happen to be driving from Auckland to Hamilton over the next few while, just fire that bad boy back up, and I can assure you it makes a hell of a lot more impact if you're doing it in real time along with us.
Absolutely, yeah. And if you got any routes you want us to have a hoon on, yes, no.
Yeah, no, please. Well said. Next one.
Yeah, g'day fellas, it's Josh here.
Joshy. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I nominate Andrew from Napes, the Winton Winder, and O'Black Dawson. Love yous, fuck yous.
Yes.
Okay.
This is a thing now. People are just nominating buffs.
4 seconds is quick out of a can. Are we happy with that? 4 seconds out of a can is rapid. I don't want. Like, I'm not here to fucking nitpick. Are we?
I mean,
the vibes there.
He's nominated Andrew from Napes, so you're up. No, you're up, Andy.
Andy, Blake
And
Dawson,
The Winton Winder.
and the Winton Winder who won.
Oh, he's done 2.
He did 3.
There's 3 in there.
3.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
Andrew from Napes, Winton Winder, and O'Black Dawson. So
Okay.
you guys have got to send in your thing and then nominate 3 other people, and we just get this going big time.
This is the Ice Bucket Challenge. Are you guys still running that Buffers group chat that you had a couple of years ago? When I first started at the ACC, I wasn't really sure what was going on, because every kind of couple of days out of nowhere, one of you boys would just pick up a can at 10 a.m. and just buff the shit out of it, and then say to your camera, all right, mate, I nominate you, whoever else is in that group chat. Are you guys still doing that or nah?
I'm still in it. I got threatened of being kicked out in the weekend, over Easter weekend. There was Blinky was going at me. But then the way that the Buffers group works, someone else just comes in and goes, I'll take that for you, Joe. And then they do it. There's some desperate dudes just jumping on buffs that just go, I'll get that one for you.
And like, speaking of Blinky, this is a man who locks himself in the pantry and buffs his beer, records it, and then comes out of the pantry, and like there's like this family occasion going on. Like wifey's behind the bench, the kids are up at the breakfast bar, and he's just come out of the pantry after biffing a beer.
Oh, okay. Shout out to Blinky and boys. Yeah, get yours through to us on the Yours Please function, and then you can nominate a few more. If we keep spreading, timesing by 3 or multiplying by 3 every time this happens, we're going to have about 85 Yours Pleases to get through each day. But I'm happy about it.
Oh well, needs must, mate.
That's right.
We'll do it when McConey's in.
Next one.
Sup, motherfuckers.
Yes.
Can we please have, again, the funniest thing that Isaac Silly said in the office this week segment?
Yep.
Yeah, he's pure comedy gold, that fella. Brilliant. Love his work. Anyways, up the Highlanders. Fuck everyone else. Okay, hooroo, bye.
Bye. Thank you for your message. Yeah, that is.
Well, I haven't been in the office recently, but it was the accusation of someone calling him a coconut was.
He's not here this week. He's not here this week, disappointingly.
I believe he's taken some leave.
Yeah, he's on leave. And I think he might be on Rarotonga again, or.
Yeah, he was
on holiday.
Cock of the hoop about a fortnight ago after the Wires got beaten by the Tigers, and then the Eels happened to draw the Tigers the following week, and he thought that this was going to be just a great place to shoot from the hip, and he ended up going down to the Tigers. I shot him a message to try and get something for this segment. I asked if he could send me a voice memo. He saw it and didn't reply. So I don't know if we're going to hear from Isaac for a while, but he'll be back, and we will keep you abreast of all things Isaac does say. They'll usually relate to race in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
He can drink a drink bottle, I tell you.
Oh, shit, yeah. Actually, he'd be great at this buffing thing. Maybe we need to get him in here for a live can buff.
Yeah.
He can open through it like a man I've never seen. Right, next one.
Hey, fellas, just listening to the podcast of you guys going from the crack capital to the chlamydia capital. Fuck me, I was freaking out. I was driving while I was doing it. I keep hearing the fucking indicator in the podcast and thought I was still indicating.
Oh.
So that's my only criticism. Otherwise, love yous fuckers. You should do Queenstown to Milford Sound.
Oh,
that's a good trip.
Pretty. No, you'd probably die, to be honest. There's that many fucking crazy drivers.
Yeah.
But anyways, love yous fuckers.
Yeah, there's a chance that we get hit off the road by a hippie camper or something, but
once again, good feedback.
Good feedback.
Good feedback. Maybe just dial down the indicators.
I mean, it's. I don't know if that's a standard we want to set. I'm happy to eliminate the indicator from the podcast, but that does mean we do eliminate the podcast. The indicating from our driving, and that might cause some issues as well. But again, needs must.
Just go old school. Arm out the window.
Oh, arm out the window. Problem solved.
Yeah.
When we're driving Queenstown to Milford, we'll just huck an arm out the window and see how that goes for us. Next one, yours, please.
Hey fellas, loving that Dudes Rooting podcast. Seriously got some legs, that thing.
Oh, nice.
Anyway, I'm not up north, so I listened to it driving between Queenstown and Twizel. It ended, I tried to pull into the Wrinkly Ram and order a Jaeger bomb, but they didn't really know what the fuck I was on about. Anyway, can we do one Queenstown to Lumsden? Put up a sign for Lumsden's finest?
Yeah.
It's a good drive, that, around the lake, I think.
Yeah. Go visit the Muffman's... Go visit the Muff Man down there, Lumsden's finest. It's interesting that listening to a different route while travelling another route.
Yeah, no, that's glorious.
It's an interesting concept.
I'm into
Not
that.
quite what we're looking for.
No, so what did he say? He was driving from Dunners to
Twizel to
Twizel.
somewhere else. I can't remember.
We looked
south?
up going to a lot of South Island. There's a lot of roadies exiting Queenstown, isn't there? Because there's Queenstown Wanaka over the Crown Range. There's the
Queensland,
the
Dunedin.
Lumsden. Yeah. So maybe we just take a week off, go do that.
Yeah, that sounds
Under the
right.
guise of work, obviously.
Yeah, NZME will love that in the current climate. They're big on travel. Okay.
Especially using all the company petrol.
Fuel cards. Diesel's cheap at the moment. It just goes against everything. Once again, we're going to turn a victory into a loss, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. We are. After when Joe Riddell, who runs our vehicles here at NZME, sees that we had to fill up the gas tank about 4 times from. Okay, next one. Yours, please.
I can feel myself approaching the mighty Narawaya. Just a great podcast, boys. Listen to it on the Monday morning. It's amazing. And also, Chiefs Mana.
Yeah,
Chiefs Mana.
Yeah, boy. That's the one. See, that's a man who has mana, and he knows how to deliver mana. Just a cheap mana.
Was that Blake Dawson? Because we might be living in a simulation there.
It was Blake Dawson.
So
yeah.
he's just been called out for a buff. And then 5 yours pleases later, he's on talking about Chiefs Mana and loving the podcast. See, that's good that people can also get something out of it while not driving their route. I didn't really think there'd be anyone on a Monday morning just firing that thing up for pleasure. But that does make me happy to think about. Cheers, Blakey.
Everyone loves a casual route.
Yeah, of course they do. Me more than anyone. Next one. Jesus Christ.
There is. Jesus, that prostate is powerful.
Wow.
That was a good piss.
That went from a piss to the Hooker Falls in about
Oh, horse
15
piss.
seconds. That.
How big is his piece?
Oh, yeah, that's, I mean...
What, the bigger the piece, the
flow-
more it can hold?
Yeah. Do you not know
the
that?
flow on that. The flow on that. There was like about 1,000 Peter Plumley Walkers coming out then. Like, that's per second.
Okay, next one.
G'day, boys.
G'day, mate.
Look, I never thought I'd say this, but I have to say, great job by G Lane on that Dudes Rootin' podcast. You were born for that, G Lane.
Yeah, he was.
Had your facts ready, clearly had a good run sheet, all the info, all the famous sons and daughters. Mercer, Mr. Captain Mercer popped up a few times.
Yeah.
Hope you're getting SponCon from the Pocono Chamber of Commerce. Like, bravo, bring on the next one. Want to see why he down to Whangamata. I'm on that road at the moment. It's a camp.
Nice. Yeah. Why he Whangamata, I hope he didn't go off the road.
It's a cat.
Did he just crash?
We may have had the first ever recorded car crash on the podcast.
Is he in the ditch?
Hang on, let me listen to that again.
It's from that guy?
Boys, look, I asked. Good run. Captain Mercer popped up a few times.
There we go.
Hope you're getting SponCon from the Pocono Chamber of Commerce. Like, bravo, bring on the next one. Want to see why he down to Whangamata. I'm on that road at the moment. It's a camp.
No, nah. I think he was going to say it. I don't know. Did he say it was going to be a kind of a route?
I don't know. I think he might be in the ditch.
Hopefully he gets back to us.
Oh, that's funny. Next one.
Last one. And we have, because we had Easter, Good Friday, and then Easter Monday, we've got a backlog. So we're going to try and get through these. We got a lot of yours, please. There's a lot of feedback.
Nice.
That's the last one for today.
Going on, cunts. Just seen Davy Dumb Dumb being arrested for fucking drink and driving. How good's that going to be seeing him fucking cry like a bitch again? Even fucking blue fuck all too, gutless cunt. Righto, fuck off.
So now he's being criticised for not blowing enough.
Look, if you're going to blow over, at least blow over. Oh.
Now he's been called out for not blowing enough. That's so good.
Davy.
That's a great batch of yours, pleases. Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is a great batch.
Again, you can just hit that microphone button on the iHeartradio app. Do get in touch. That is by far the best batch we've had in some time. Right, that'll just about do us, I think, fellas. I've got a hangover to nurse.
Yeah, I woke up with a bit of a head on this morning.
Yeah, there were no...
Fell asleep in Paul Ford's spa again. That was not wise.
Oh, you didn't wake up with another set of Tracy's nicks hanging out your ass, or?
No.
Oh, that's good. No body.
She wasn't keen to join us in the kind of fuckwit soup that we created.
No, okay. After last time, you had those 3 bags of snacky chingy chips just spread across the top of the spa pool. No body slamming of the godson either.
No.
He was actually there last night. I did have a word to him about that infamous body slamming of during the post match of the BYC podcast we did down there. He remembers it
very differently to what you remember it.
Well, I mean, of course,
really?
It was different for him because he was asleep, you see. And then, I think when you just get awoken by a man that smells a lot like Export Ultra at 2 a.m. It's a lot.
Wearing his mother's panties.
It takes a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot for a young man. But he was actually on the
Yeah, I went some way in repairing the godfather relationship last night, but I massively embarrassed him by browning out in an Italian restaurant, coming to and then asking the Indian waiter for a chicken korma. It didn't go down well at all.
What did he say?
He said this is the Italian restaurant. And the manager came over, bless him, and asked if they could especially cook up a curry for me if I wanted to. It wasn't good. Yeah.
So, you guys went to a Italian restaurant and you were...
Quite nice, yeah.
Kind of, okay.
Listen, I mean, there was a bit of racial profiling going on, admittedly. Yeah, it was poor on my behalf.
Okay, right. You didn't think that everyone else ordering pizzas before you would make you realise that maybe this is not going to be a place where I do get a curry.
Yeah, the waiter of Indian descent didn't find it that funny.
But you're so accommodating. Bless him.
It wasn't good. Wasn't good.
I wonder what it would have been, what they would have...
Just when I thought we got out of last night demon-free.
Yeah.
There's that.
Yeah.
Oh, at least it's on you. You weren't wearing the badge, were you? You weren't representing the team with the ACC blazer, thank God.
It's okay. Okay. Anyway, fellas.
Yeah, you got to get out of here. We'll see you in a week's time. You're gonna put your feet up for a bit.
Yep, I'm on the sport. I've got the sports book tomorrow with Cal Tiley.
Cal Tiley. You're going in to see him, I assume, if you're down there in Wellington.
Yeah.
Jeez,
jump
into the TAB dungeon.
Tab office.
God,
yeah.
I'd love to hear what's going on in there between him and Paul Moati, Fadi Moati. Imagine there's sport all over those walls.
Yeah, we've broken the seal now with Fadi. Called him Fadi to his face, so Fadi Moati.
He didn't go, why are you calling me Fadi?
No.
Oh, that's good. We don't really have an answer. Anyway, what the fuck are we doing?
The next step is just a fart on his face.
Can you delete that part about the ordering the curry, please?
Yeah.
You've been listening to the ACC's Agenda podcast, brought to you by Export Ultra. For more episodes, like and follow on iHeartradio or wherever you get your podcasts.